role that education does to alleviate poverty is actually to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. You see, education, like for example in Kenya, they have actually done free education at the basic level, primary and secondary. So all the students are able to go to school irrespective of whether you are poor or you are rich. So they are able to go to the classroom and then they are able to acquire all these skills. So through that, they are able to earn a living, maybe by using the skills in the Juakali sector. They can do some things, activities that are economic in nature. Those who go to prestigious schools where all the resources are, they are able to get better grades, and that means higher education levels, and that can translate to better jobs after school. So education for the rich is giving them advantage in terms of job opportunities and living. Yeah. Yes, we've done that because here we practice the principle of fairness and equality. That's why we ask all of you to don the school uniform. Put on school uniform. You see, we practice our teaching and learning equally. We don't discriminate. Yeah, religious ways, we don't discriminate any group of people. That's why we do school prayer, which is common. Yani, God is universal to all the religions. So here there is equality, and here we don't separate boys and girls. They learn together. You see. We practice inclusivity also in our learning. Okay. Yeah.
The government supports by providing books, and of course we the teachers are paid by the government. So the fees, the small money we ask for, is not money that does anything towards the teachers, rather the government provides that. So the books and other stationery is normally provided for by the government. Politics, especially in this area, affects learning in a very big way. For example, the other day there were riots. So on that day we had a very, very small number of learners coming to school. We were afraid that they would be beaten up or something would happen to them. So a number of them, we have a population of 2,825. So only about a quarter of the population came to school. Was it on Monday? It was on Monday. So you've seen how population, how the politics affect learning in this area, particularly in this area, because we saw other children going to school from other areas, but here this was not the case. It's a big problem. They do support. We have, they support the school programs. For instance, the CDF program, it supported some of the children who performed very well. Yeah. So they do. Now, besides education, just like I told you earlier on, the children are from economically challenged family backgrounds, and you find that we have children who are heading themselves. The parents are working somewhere, maybe the mother is a maid working somewhere, a house so they are not allowed to stay with the children. They only come once, on Saturday only, or Sunday during the weekends. So the father or the mother just comes very briefly, especially for those from single parents. So you see, the children are psychologically affected. Much as we have the children here from Monday to Friday, but you see when the child is there without having seen the parents, they are affected. Emotionally, they are affected. They go through a lot. Because they are the ones, especially the elder ones, are the ones who are taking charge, taking care of their siblings at home. But we give courage, we encourage the children that irrespective of the situation back there at home, they should just work hard. The future is known by only the Creator knows the future. Yeah, things are going to change for the better. Yeah, so we give that kind of encouragement. They are not going to live in poverty forever. We have seen some of the children who were learners in the school coming back to say, we've made it to the university, we have done this and that. Some of them even bring some help, they help the children, other children. Maybe not much help, a pair of uniform, something like that. In whatever small way, they are giving back to the community. That is to say that we encourage them, and now they have seen the fruits of working hard and persisting. Yeah. We have some NGOs who normally come, but you see again the NGOs have their programs. The programs normally don't last for long. Most NGOs have their programs for 2 years. So after 2 years, the programs just discontinue. They don't continue. And a number of other NGOs. So they depend on donors. So whenever they have donors, then they come to our aid, they assist us. But whenever they don't have them, especially like when we had the corona virus, the corona period, let me call it the corona period, most NGOs did not get any funding from whoever.
The Khan Foundation is a non-denominational organization that was founded back then in the year 1967. So the objective of the Khan Foundation basically is to enhance quality education, especially to the marginalized group and the poor communities. If you look at the schools in marginalized communities and the poor background communities in terms of performance, and the schools from the communities that are well off or that can support themselves fully, there's a very big difference in terms of production or the output that comes at the end of a given course or a given period of time. The government of Kenya has also introduced free primary education to enhance education for all. Besides that, the government of Kenya has also introduced bursaries and also scholarships to high school students who come from humble background to ensure that they're getting education. So I can say yes, political system affects the education policy or the education system of a given country, not only Kenya, but as much as all the countries are concerned. And therefore it means that if we have a bad political system, we are not going to have the quality education. But if we have a good political system, therefore we can have quality education, since the policies and the policies implementations will run smoothly, as opposed to when you have a bad political structure. So I don't think ethnicity and political decisions might affect education as much as it might be in other countries, but in Kenya it doesn't affect. To start with, the Aga Khan Foundation gives scholarship annually to children who come from poor background. This scholarship has helped most of the learners to achieve their dreams and also to succeed in life.
Students who have stayed on longer, have gone to universities and have been able to study well, developed careers, and have been able to get jobs, gained experiences, and maybe even bettered their education level, have been better placed to get good jobs, good positions, and opportunities in the job market. Children born in upper class or the richer cadre class of society have better chances. One, they have better facilities at home. They are able to concentrate and read. Parents are able to provide for facilities, books, uniform, good food. Their parents have good jobs and they are able to pay for their school fees. And so they go through lengthy periods of education.
Yeah, if I can have such a scenario where I have one student from a disadvantaged background and another one from a wealthy background, the way I can rate them is 50-50.
Children from the slum areas, unless they are involved in drugs, those who are not they are not doing drugs of any sort, any kind. They are just sober and they are focused. Let me give them about 85%. Yes, that they succeed.
So, for a child who comes from the slums, in terms of financial development and growth and social growth, in finance, I'll give that child at 50%.
Yes, children born in higher rich grounds, richer backgrounds have opportunities to do better, to go through school well, and to have better opportunities in life. And I would rate them almost at 45 to 50%.
I think maybe 30%. I'd say it's more like a 90-10 percentage.